We'll play.
Alright, we're up.
One second, I'll be back in a second.
Get your quota of Morcat into the mule, and we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Good luck. Reinforcement is on the way.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, wait, this is. Yeah.
Oh, Mo, what do you think? Can we do it?
I like the
Huh?
Do you think the extension is likely?
No, these teammates are actual people. I'm just not in their Discord talking to them, but I know one of them.
What are you talking about?
Austin asked a question in the chat.
Oh, why don't you go into the Discord so you can talk to them?
Oh, because they'll probably have to censor themselves.
Oh.
And I would rather not. I don't know the other people in there, so I'd rather not impose that on them.
Okay, so I think
Should we go to the other chat so we don't like blow up Eddie Kara's game, or are we fine just being here?
I mean, otherwise it'll be quite quiet.
Okay.
So
Then,
this is probably okay. I mean, you'll just be discussing like stock trading, right? Unless you don't want people to steal your hot stock tips.
Are you kidding me? I would love for them to steal my hot stock tip, because then they could pump with me.
The more they buy, the more the share price goes up. It's a win.
Yeah. Alright.
It's like GameStop.
GameStop? Oh no.
Was GameStop's pump entirely the fault of Wall Street Bets?
No. Dude,
Or was there actually
you
some?
can't, dude, Wall Street Bet doesn't have enough money for that to be actually viable.
You don't think so? That entire user base?
No.
Wow.
You know how much money those freaking. You know how much money those actual like investing or what's it called
Institutional traders?
institutional trading has, dude? There's no way.
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose there's no way we could possibly affect that, yeah. Also because I can't communicate with them. They didn't pick a difficult one. We'll be fine. They're just somewhere else.
Let's see. What random shit stock do I want to invest in today?
Oh yes, the animations are pretty good, Austin. I like them. They've come a long way. I've seen this game back when it was in like
You should go all in.
pre-beta, alpha, or something, and it's I don't know. I've played this game for quite a long time. It's good. I think it actually reviewed like the third best game of 2020, I believe. It reviewed very highly.
What were the other two?
I think. God, what was the? I know the first one was.
80s?
I need to
2020
remember.
best game of 2020?
Or on Steam, I guess. It like won
Oh,
some
on
kind of
Steam.
Steam top co-op games of the year. I don't remember what the other ones were, but they were well known. Like the other two were very well known ones.
You know what else won 2020s? Stardew Valley.
Did it?
Yeah, everyone's been playing it now. Plus
Wait,
the-
Stardew Valley did not come out in 2020, did it? Or it did?
It has updates every year, like pretty often.
But that's
No
not
way
when
it
it
came
was
out in
released,
2020.
was it?
No, it came out like.
Came out like
No.
4 years ago.
We played it. We played it back when you guys were still at
Yeah, it came
school.
out like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop lying, Johnny.
No, but it did win an award this year for one of the best co-op games.
Yep.
Alright.
Everyone's playing it now again since it's pretty chill. It's easy to play over.
Does it get content updates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had a huge content update December of last year, like a month ago. So they added like a whole new island that you can explore and do stuff in. So people that have been playing since day one still have a lot to do, even though they've like set up their whole farms and shit. Like, it's that kind of game.
Pretty bad at the game though, not gonna lie.
It's okay. We're only in the first or second year. Like, the fact that we're in co-op means we can make progress really quick.
How long does a year take?
365 in-game days.
Actually?
No.
That-
It's
There's 52 days of summer vacation.
There's 28 days per season, 4 seasons. And in-game, 10 minutes is about 10 seconds real time.
How and a year is 50 times 4 days?
28 times 4.
Like Johnny said, there were 50 days of summer.
No, he's gonna sing the stupid Phineas and Ferb song, but he said the wrong number.
Yeah, so I thought it wasn't the Phineas and
No,
Ferb song.
Johnny's just being dumb.
Well, it took us about maybe 20 to 24 hours of in-game playtime to get from year 1 to year 2. So
Dude, we have like 36 hours in this game.
yeah, but we've already gotten through the second year of spring.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we're about 20, 24 per year, and then an extra few hours for this last season that we finished. But everyone's playing it. Like, even my friends who are not gamers play the game. Like, it's got the same skill that Animal Crossing does.
I think this game is way more stressful than Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised so many people play it. But if you choose not to play min-maxing, I feel like it's pretty chill. You can just do whatever you want. Because if you're just there to just make a farm and make money using whatever method you like, you're totally fine with that.
Alright, Mo, what should we go in on, buddy?
Wanna go for Bongo?
I already own Bongo.
I'm reading this article right now. It says Leonardo prices $200 million underwritten stock, offering at a discount of $6 a share.
Bongo is not $6 a share. That shit was at $8. That shit was like $9 a share today. That's at $8 today. Yeah, I bought that when I was $3.
Nice.
And even at $3, I still thought it was a pump and dump.
Wanna go all in?
On Bongo?
Yeah.
My cousin put $40,000 on Bongo.
Damn.
But he bought it at
40,000?
$25 a share.
That's fantastic.
$40,000?
That's pretty fantastic. What's it at now?
That $8.
Damn, okay.
He doubled his money?
He more than doubled his.
That's $1 something to $8. That's like over five times, 5-6 times.
Yeah.
Smart play, smart play.
Even he's like, yeah, that was a pump and dump.
Yeah, but it's still in the pump phase, so pretty good.
It went down 11% today. You think it's just gonna keep going lower, or it's just a dip?
I don't know about that one. That one's kind of okay. So, I honestly think Bongo is a pump and dump. Like, there's no way around it. It's a freaking pump and dump. But it's also like just ridiculously. I don't know. This one is it just feels like, and it's, dude, the stock price for this one is just so volatile. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Time to earn your paycheck, team. Got a doozy of a swarm underway.
But I honestly think if I were to go make a bet on Bongo, or if you were thinking about making a bet on Bongo, I'd go for it.
You think it's gonna go higher?
I think by end of okay, when is it? I know they have their earnings reports. March. I think it might hit at least $10 by March.
Damn. So what caused the huge spike today to get like around early January?
For Bongo?
Yeah.
I have no idea. My cousin just told me about it, and I'm like, eh, whatever. I'll gamble on it. I don't want to do the due diligence for this one. Huh?
How do you even hear about it? Like a few months back.
Bongo? My cousin told me about Bongo. He told me that he texted me in like, he texted me like late December to be like, hey, just go buy this, and then I bet you it's gonna go up. And I'm like, okay, what is this Wall Street bet nonsense? And he's like, just do it. I'm like, okay.
Scanner shows the Ravens thinning out.
He's like, I did the due diligence for it, and ARK. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you. That's when ARK started buying shares for it.
Oh, maybe that's why. Ark bought shares for it? How about we just buy shares in Ark?
You don't get gains like you do when you're gambling.
That's true. Ark games are really slow.
It is safe though.
What's the fun in that?
You're right. What's the fun in being safe?
Gotta get that adrenaline pumping.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
Also, I think Canoe might go up too.
What's Canoe?
That's the travel agency service, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're doing. I think they're trying to do like a bunch of like buses that are EV.
Hmm. Yeah, EV is the future.
Retrieving the mule.
Oh.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Oh, also, you asked about the gameplay loop. It's like, it's this, really. You just go on these increasingly difficult... I mean, you could select the difficulty, but the challenge is, like, being able to complete increasingly difficult ones. And they get quite hard towards the end. Like, the final difficulty, I have not been able to overcome.
You know, watching this gameplay reminds me it's a mix of Borderlands and Vermintide.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horde shooter at times. There's a lot of horde shooter
I just
mechanics.
can't stand the art style in this game. It gives me a migraine. There's too many colors.
You must really like Fallout 3's art style, huh?
I do. I really like. That's why I really like the Fallout franchise. Is because everything is just bleak, dark, and dreary. So it's like it doesn't just give me like visual overload.
Drop pod departing.
Alright.
That gets tiring to me really quick. Like, yeah, I get it, Skyrim.
I think it's just really ugly. Like, I can't look at it for very long. I can't even identify, like, depth when it's that flat.
Like the game, like these games are like really pretty to look at for about 30 seconds, and it just gives me like visual overload, and I just start getting a headache.
Fair enough.
I get you. I prefer this though. Like the other one feels like I don't really like looking at Fallout 3. Part of the reason why I just never finished it.
They're remaking Fallout 3 and New Vegas on 4. Austin, you should play 4. You would like 4.
I mean,
4's a
it's-
much prettier game.
It's a mod, isn't
I
it?
didn't like the others, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also the Frontier, which has been in development for like 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how that's going.
They're dropping a new mod, one of the newer, bigger mods on the 21st, I think, this month.
For the Frontier?
I don't know if it's the Frontier. I don't remember.
Because
I
the
haven't
Frontier is the
Fallout
big
mod
one
game in a while.
that, you know, everyone's looking forward to. Sometimes though, sometimes these games require have a heavy reliance on determining, what is it, like, purple and blue differences sometimes, and that ruins me. Like, some of the...
blind mode for that?
Well, they do, they probably do, but I don't think it would affect that.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
You know who I like to read is Jim Cramer, because I like to do everything he says the opposite of.
Jim Cramer? I'm not familiar.
He's a financial analyst, but I feel like he's just always wrong.
That's the best part.
Retrieving escape pod.
Financial analyst, but he's always wrong.
he's like a mega boomer.
That's institutional investors for you. Has he said anything lately?
Well, he says a lot of stuff all the time. He's shitting on GameStop.
Is he from Citron?
No.
No.
Because I know Wall Street Bets hates Citron because they rely on fundamentals and not pure meme magic like
Hey,
Wall
you can't
Street.
say the F word here.
Hey, this is not a trading server, Chang. I can say whatever nonsense words I want, like fundamentals and due diligence.
Yeah. Oh man. I want to play the fucking the calls and the puts or the options trading, but man, you just need. I mean, I'm always afraid of putting so much money into that.
Yeah.
Hey Mo, how's your Palantir doing?
I sold it.
Did you?
Mission locked in.
I got sick of it. It's been stagnant for like a month. But I heard it's gonna dip after a lockout and then it's gonna rise again. So we'll see how that goes.
What did you buy at, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll move that. We need source room.
I bought it at like 20, like around $23 or something like that.
At least you made a somewhat of a profit.
Yeah, from shares, not from calls though.
Yeah. Oh no, you were playing calls on. Oh.
I bought a $30 call,
Oh man.
and then like one day later, mass profits, and then Citron came out with their hit piece and they tanked.
Dude, Citron is the worst.
Screw them. When they say like they manipulate the market, they're like they're not lying.
No.
Like today they shorted plug. It went up 7-8%.
Yeah, they're gonna try to short GameStop tomorrow.
Oh no, wait, they shorted GameStop. That's another company that shorted plug.
Yeah. Well, no, but the Citron is gonna try to short GameStop tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
But why is GameStop going up though? I think
I honestly, I can't tell you.
We're having a short squeeze right now.
I can't imagine GameStop's anything else but a freaking pump and dump, dude.
It literally is. We should buy GameStop stock. And get it a week later.
And sell it a week later.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I have an idea for our degenerate. I mean, smart financial decision making. Instead of buying shares like we're doing now, we should buy calls instead.
We should. 100 times the fun, 100 times the risk, 100 times the adrenaline.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
That's so risky.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
All short-term calls too.
Drop sequence initiating.
Weekly.
Oh.
Drop sequence initiating.
Hey Austin, you there?
I'm here. What's up?
How's it going?
You wanna buy BlackBerry call?
Am I gonna buy BlackBerry calls?
Are you down?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm not gonna buy a weekly. Maybe I'll buy
Scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark. We're sending you in alongside.
What, for like March 19th?
Get as many out as possible. The big
Yeah,
difference
that's a
being
fair trade.
biosigns in the area, so keep it snappy. Quarks could be
I have to buy.
search for a
Okay, realistic shots. Probably $16. The break-even price is gonna be $18.
You could money even if it doesn't do 15 bucks.
Huh?
You could still make money even if it doesn't do 15 bucks.
You won't even. Oh yeah, that's true. Because you could just sell the option.
Yeah.
Well, they picked an actual difficult mission. This could go pretty bad.
Oh, buddy. I don't know if I'm willing to buy calls or options on BlackBerry just because it's so volatile.
Donks only go up. Or we could buy calls on something else, something cheaper, and equally as volatile. Like fuel cell.
Oh, that's just fucking.
Calls on fuel cell.
Alright, what are you thinking?
Because if you look at we're like they've been rising, not consistently though. They keep going like up and down.
Which ones?
Hold your breath. Gas box leaking. Weapon ready.
A miner is on the way to join you.
You can buy like a March 19 call,
For which one?
$17 call.
No. Which company?
Fuel cell.
Oh,
FC,
fuel cell?
Yeah.
Lloyd is up.
Ticker is FCEL.
Yeah.
Oof.
Locked and loaded.
Oof.
It's a risk.
I don't know anything about this company. I should probably do my due diligence on this one, but
Reloading.
It has a 16.7% buy rate.
which one?
Fuel cell.
No. What's the date?
March 19.
And strike price?
17 bucks.
$3.88.
Yep.
It's not bad.
I'm down to do that.
Maybe. Do you actually do the Greeks and do all that, Mo, or do you just like YOLO dolo?
YOLO dolo. I haven't done any reading on the Greeks, so I have no clue.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Do you know what they mean?
Kinda. I have to do more. I have to actually figure out how to do the calculations on it, but I didn't know if you were actually doing them or
I think the only one I understand from Wall Street Bets is data decay. Where like if the closer it is to the expiration date, like the higher chance of it Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a fuel cell.
Damn it.
The- Be a degenerate.
Yup.
Honestly, dude, I was reading. Okay, so you know, like Wall Street bets, I just look for like 99% of the time for the memes, right?
Yeah.
But I was reading some of the due diligence they have posted on there about some of these companies, and honestly, their due diligence half the time is better than the stuff on like half the other forums too.
Yeah, some of their due diligence is very, very good.
Like you have to muddle through the absolute like you know dumbassery that is the verbiage of Wall Street bets, but some of their DDs are actually like really good compared to some of the other stuff I've read.
Yeah, I love reading the DDs. It's like legit good.
Locked and loaded.
Sodom does. It is over. What were the terms of their listing? So they need to stay over $1 for 8 days.
Secondary objective has been achieved.
Before they get delisted.
The terms of not being delisted, which will be absolutely disastrous for us. Probably like the worst
No,
loss.
Dude, why do you think their stock price jumped to 90 or to over $1 today? Is because they got the extension.
Oh, okay.
They got the 360 or the 300 and the 1 year the 1 year extension for them.
Okay.
So we're fine.
Okay,
We're not
so
gonna
that
get-
worked out.
We're not gonna lose
Alright.
our money.
Persona?
Sodom,
for Sodom.
yeah.
Oh, that's why it jumped up 20%?
Yeah,
Oh. They were
Yeah.
gonna get deal.
they were gonna get delisted if they didn't get their extension today,
Watch out! It's big and it's dangerous.
and they got their extension today. That's why our stock price, our price increased today.
Right.
So the real question though is, do we keep hodling till Friday, or are we just gonna sell now that we, made like 6% of our money back?
Lighting up!
Is there a chance of them getting delisted by Friday?
No, they got the freaking they got their extension.
Oh, right. Just till Friday.
We got a cargo crate here.
Let's see, they had a 13G filing today.
On the knockbox. Over here by the market point.
Scheduled filed report acquisition of beneficial ownership of 5% or more of a class of equity securities by passive investors in certain institutions.
Cargo crate here. Let's open it.
Yeah, I think we should hodl for now for this one.
And then just sell Friday?
Reloaded.
Yeah, I mean we can look at it. We can't. We're not supposed to. Technically, our
Are we supposed to wait till
rule
next week?
is
If we
till next
sell it all, it's gonna be next week. Well, we'll see. We'll reevaluate on Friday.
early this week.
I guess we should reevaluate Thursday, so tomorrow, really.
Yeah. We
So-
have the option of selling on Friday of this week, but we could hold an extension until next week.
I say we double our investment every time, every 2 weeks. So now we go to $80, then $160, then $320, $640, and so on.
Me and Josh went from 40 to 60.
Oh, for that's pretty good.
Yeah. I went to like 55 technically, but like. We were
That's-
up to like 80 at one point. We actually did double it. We were like idiots. We were like, oh, we should hold.
How much higher do you think it would have gone? Not much
we were,
beyond that.
mainly we were just hodling just to see where it's at by the end of the week, but
Swarm, they're here. Objective completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it home, team.
Silesian Corp. Wow, they had a 40% jump today.
We did?
Celsian Corp, CLSN is the ticker.
What do they do?
I don't know. I'm looking.
How the heck did these stocks just jump up so much? So crazy. Do you think there's a way to predict that?
Not really. I think it's been determined that randomness is almost as good as any amount of research.
What's the saying? It's
It's-
not about timing. It's not about timing the market. It's about timing.
Time in the market is more important than timing in the market.
Yeah.
But it's also been shown that a monkey throwing darts at a board will get better results than even like average investors. Alright, we really need to leave.
I really like the biosector because they're the most volatile stocks I've ever seen in my life. When you see gains of like 40% in a day and then it drops like 25% and then
Island launch. Escape pod will arrive when the minehead has been secured. Hang in there. Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Ready to kill some more threat and loaded.
let's go look at this shitty bio stocks. Weren't you saying something about like sundial growers or something?
That's a wheat stock, isn't it?
Yeah,
How are they doing?
it's a wheat
Trash.
stock. It's a penny stock.
Oof.
If you invest a lot in them and then somehow Biden decides to legalize it, you make a fortune.
Yeah, that's if sundial growers is the one that actually explodes and not something else.
I think they all will.
They all explode.
If there's any motion towards a federal legalization, I think that'd be pretty great. I'm probably gonna do that right now. We're just gonna buy a few dozen maybe. Of some cheap, few dozen shares of a bunch of cheap ones, because like any inkling at federal legalization, especially now the Democrats own all three, yeah, could see some movement there.
That's what I've been saying. I bought a bunch of marijuana shares.
How have they been doing?
Pre-inauguration.
I think we might see movement on those after this whole COVID thing is done.
Keep it together.
It's definitely a long-term play, though.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
marijuana stocks are not short-term plays.
Grabbing ammo.
Drop pod arrives. Waiting for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Did you see that GameStop made it to the top 100 hot, top 100 most popular stocks?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's so bad.
Die, monster!
Costco was a publicly traded company.
Yeah, I don't know what their ticker is, but it's
It's COST. It's cost.
CO. Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Retrieving escape pod.
When do you think the inevitable crash is gonna happen? 'Cause
Tomorrow.
I have no idea.
Inevitable crash. I guess we're in for one.
we've been due one for like the last 3 years.
I thought we already crashed in March.
That was a hell of a crash. You would buying anything in mid-March would have been fantastic.
That's when Josh bought Plug Power.
Yeah, that's good for him then.
Yeah.
I wish I got into stocks in March.
I cannot believe I didn't. I should have held it from when it was sub $2. I can't believe I did that. I even knew they got $2 billion because of my project too, and I still sold after not seeing any movement for like 6 months.
Oh, Mo, you wanna play a really risky game?
Do tell.
You wanna do cryptos?
What?
Cryptos?
Turtles?
Cryptos.
Cryptocurrency, like
Oh.
like
no,
Garlic
that's
Coin.
Too risky for my taste.
Too risky for Mo, huh?
Unless maybe it's like Dogecoin.
You know Dogecoin had a 200% increase in the last like 2 weeks?
So like it went from 1 cent to 2 cents or what?
No, it went from... I think it went from 0.2 cents to to 1 cent.
0.2 to 1? That's like way more than 200%.
Yeah,
What was it, Kevin? Yeah, when you remember your question, we'll be sure to answer it.
You know, Josh was like, damn it.
Why? What happened to Joshy boy?
Because me and Josh were talking about it. We were making jokes about buying Dogecoin, and then we didn't because it's Dogecoin. It like doubled overnight. We're like, God damn it. I still have like a bajillion garlic that's worth nothing.
Just garlic coin?
Yeah.
How much is that worth?
Like almost nothing. It is worth. Garlic coin is worth 0.02 cents.
Nice.
And I think I have like 1,000.
Wait, what
You know, for
was that?
Bitcoin, if you buy it one day and then you wait like a few hours, you could make an easy 1,000.
Yeah, but also if you wait a couple hours, also then you can also lose an easy 1,000.
Mission selected and locked in. Time to board the drop pod.
All you gotta do is wait another few hours after that. Somehow it hasn't crashed yet.
There was this guy named Marcus Hutchins who did a lot of crypto trading in like earlier, like I think around 2010 or so. And he had this his computer his neighborhood had a power outage on like the same hour that Bitcoin had a price crash, and all of his automated sell-offs didn't go, and he lost like all his money. But Marcus Hutchins is pretty famous. He was quite famous in There was some kind of like serious, what was it, like malware infection that I think he was like critical in stopping.
Huh.
He's quite famous for that.
Interesting.
Should we invest in Titcoin?
What the fuck is that?
I just discovered it right now. The ticker symbol is TIT.
Is it supported on the hood?
I'm not sure.
It is not.
Damn, dude. Like, I feel like, dude, like,
Only danger in darkness.
there's so many things that aren't supported here.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini mules, their drop pod, and their lives in the
Definitely
cave.
looks like a pump in them.
Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your
I should go and actually do all these projections. But that sounds like a lot of work.
Sorry, little one. Your own fault for being full of goodies. I think we're actually doing alright so far. From A to D, skipping B and C.
We should have just gotten in on Tesla in March.
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, but who knew that was gonna happen?
Who knew anything would happen?
It's true.
And that's
I
why
know
you gotta
that,
bet on Nokia.
I know that that BlackBerry's gonna hit $40 a share.
End of year?
Yeah.
End of week.
End the year.
Let there be light.
No, I'm just kidding. I think more realistically, it's gonna hit $20 by the end of the year.
Hope so.
How many shares
It's
did you
already
end
on
up
its way
buying?
there.
Lighting up! Rifle!
Did you end up buying a lot of shares, Mo?
For BlackBerry?
Yeah.
Let me see how much. I have 23 shares.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have about 28, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, 28 shares.
Weapon ready.
What do you think about INO?
I know.
Yeah, have you heard of him?
No. What do they do?
They're a pharmaceutical company.
Johnny likes the pharmaceuticals.
I do.
Don't blame them.
A
You
lot of
never
pot-
know which one's gonna just randomly shoot up 60% in a day.
You really don't. It's such a gamble.
definitely a lot of potential, that's for sure.
Yeah, but like if you put a bunch of money in them, like the most you could lose is like 0.1%.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are like near rock bottom.
Yeah, yeah. They're all worth
So
nothing.
like realistically, they're only gonna fluctuate with like 0.1 or yeah, like 0.1 or 0.2%.
No, you think that though, but they fluctuate like 10 cents. Dude, all these pharmaceuticals worth under like $2 all fluctuate like 10 to 20% a day.
That means all we need to do is find a dip, put some money, and then back out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. It's like the fun part. Yeah, a day or two after it actually goes up, and then you sell.
I was born ready.
Or Or we could buy puts if they go super up.
Mm-hmm.
Better than flying.
Well done. You're repaired.
So I'm reading right now that this one company went up almost 60% today, called MDLY.
MDLY.
Yeah.
Lloyd is up.
Medley Management?
Yeah.
Mule operational. Well done.
Why?
I have no clue. The best thing to invest in is Roblox when it comes out.
Roblox?
Mm-hmm. I
You
read
sure
somewhere
love
it's
your
gonna come out
Roblox?
February 24.
What are they at right now?
Roblox?
Yeah. I mean, what are they, when's their IPO? I mean,
Around February.
okay.
I heard February 24.
And I'm not so proud about it.
What the fuck happened to this fucking stock that it went up by 60%?
Who knows?
Earnings call? Check their schedule.
Honestly, dude, I think this is a freaking pump and dump, dude.
Yeah, you see that about everything, Jay.
It's true though.
I mean, most things are pump and dump. That could be said about the whole stock market.
I mean, yeah. But it seems like out of nowhere, and there's no catalyst for this either.
Well done, team. You secured yourself a nice bonus.
They probably released some news, like they came out of the treatment or something.
Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
CEO Brooke Taub owns 32.8% of the holdings
Over here by the marker point.
in the company as of January 19th. Seth Taub owns 16.4%, and Jeffrey B. Tonkel at 6%. CFO Richard T. Altero exchanged units for a total of 133,000 shares.
I die a little inside every time I have to pick up shoes.
Eddie Cara,
Yes,
I have a design question.
certainly.
So, I did an interference check on SolidWorks,
Okay.
and it says I have a .0000015 interference for a hole. Does that matter?
Definitely not.
We're in
It's-
inches, by the way.
It's probably just some kind of SolidWorks weirdness.
I think it's because I did a fillet, and like the fillet is just like since it's curved, like the flat surface edge is like touching it. Oh, Joshua.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
I mean, .0000. There's 6 zeros and then 15 is almost negligible, right? I don't think like you can even reach that type of like accuracy.
Yeah, that's like probably just something to do with the line-to-line fit you've got on something.
Alright, Mo, you think that's... Mo, go check, go look at the ticker OBLN.
OBLN?
Yeah.
Obalon Therapeutic? What the heck? What the?
Hello.
What the? Why? How?
No, I'm trying to figure this out. It makes no sense.
What did they do?
I think we're gonna hodl is what everybody says.
Is it Josh? Yes, it is.
This is unheard of. Oh, it says they decided, they announced an agreement to merge with a weight loss solutions company. Reshape Life Sciences, who went up 137%.
Doing good.
Done a month, right?
Did it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
No, but it was downloading. It only went up after hours. So it was a nice surprise.
Yep.
It was a fun surprise.
It didn't hold that 105 mark, Johnny.
I know. I mean, it's holding up 96 about, so.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Getting 4%.
Fuel cells have arrived. Get them set up.
Dude, 105? Dude, that's more than 12%, dude. No, that is 12%. Never mind, you're right. I'm like, wait, what do we buy at?
But 9%.
Yeah.
End up paying 400. Wanna go for it?
Dude, oh, that's what me and Mo were saying, was, why are we
Wait,
doing,
100 with what?
why are we doing these weenie penny stocks? We should use our weeklies as option plays.
Yeah, what is this? Small street bet?
Okay.
Should I buy?
Are we just like straight up buying calls?
Buy a $1,000 football for Tesla. Buy a put on Tesla. Buy a long put.
You're cute.
So dumb. Tesla's so volatile.
It is. We missed the train for Tesla.
Yeah, a lot.
It's okay though. BlackBerry is the new Tesla.
Yup.
I yeah, those games. Austin, I have a question. What I was Jujutsu, right? Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that's a show.
Is it good?
It's pretty good as far as mainstream shonen goes. It has a weird like plot twist that not sure if you call it a twist, but like a plot development. A few episodes in, and I thought it was kind of weird, but then they kind of fixed my worries about it by the time the second season starts.
So I was looking at it. I was looking at the preview.
It's pretty good. It's a weird twist on. So it's got the same kind of like there's like a monster inside me kind of thing like Naruto does.
Yeah.
Like I like when shows do that.
Hey, Naruto does that? Oh, he's not.
Yes, the Naruto was all about how when he was a child, his father was the leader of the village, and to save the village from being destroyed by a giant monster, he sealed the monster into his own son, and then died. So now all the adults who were alive at the time look at Naruto and be like, yeah, that's that kid, that's the monster that killed my family and all that.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I mean, I guess I only saw the first episode, so I guess it's not. You don't see any of it in that part.
Yeah, you do. That was the first episode.
Oh, really? Maybe I didn't see the first episode. I don't know what I saw. It seemed like a very early one.
Yeah, it was explained pretty early on.
Well, the episode I saw must have been an early one because it had a very simple plot.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the whole thing. Like, the adults in the village would look at him and be like, wow, that kid, that's the monster. And then all the kids who were not alive at the time or were too young to remember the monster were like, yeah, we just hate that guy. So everyone just collectively hated him.
Huh.
Jujutsu Kaisen, though, I'd say you should try it. I think it's pretty fun. Their take on how powers work is interesting, which I always like in the new shows, because some of them are just like, oh yeah, they have powers, it's the same thing all the time.
I wanna watch
See. You seem to like actiony ones. So yeah, I think that's a good one. It looks really good. The first season has really good music.
I will try it. Also, what's a good mouse? 'Cause I feel like my mouse is at the end of its lifespan.
Do you have a affinity for any particular brand?
Not really.
I really like the Razer Death Adder Pro. It's I usually hate Razer products, but it's a very light wireless mouse, which I'm quite fond of.
No, Josh. No.
A legendary Death Adder. Holy
No.
shit, $70?
You want to get the
Josh,
Pro
please
version
remember
because it's
me.
wireless.
Okay, what's another one that's
Josh.
cheap? Okay, what?
No. We are not talking about that, okay? We are going with 100%. This one. There is no if, ands, or buts. You have no choice.
Which one?
Hold on. I'm linking it.
And why is it this one?
It has to be this one. Well, ID card did say the Death Adder, right?
Death Adder V2 Pro. Sorry, that's
Yes, right here. Here's the Death Adder V2. Here you go, Josh. Look, I'm sending it in Discord. Okay.
What is this? Oh my god.
Yeah, I just can't stand the wired mice. Like, we live in a future. We can't, wired mice are a problem.
I like the Death Adder, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend $70 on a mouse right now.
No. The one I sent wasn't $70 though. Look at the one I sent in Discord. Come on.
Where'd you send it?
I sent it in the
General chat.
The general chat.
Oh, it's only $90.
Why do they have a Bape Razor mouse? Oh, wait, what?
You needed a new mouse,
Wait,
right?
what? When did they release this?
I have no idea, but I found this a while ago.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. I mean... I'm down. Where the hell did I put the other one then? Oh shit, I put it in announcements. How do you remove this? There you go.
Have you heard of the Glorious Model O? Apparently a lot of people are getting those nowadays.
Model O, what is that?
Model O.
The Glorious Model O.
Is that the full name?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a final mouse? No.
I've seen a lot of streamers have it.
I don't know anything about this thing.
The hole. What did the holes do exactly?
It's just
It's speed
lightweight.
holes. Final Mouse does it too. Final Mouse is like the supreme of mice.
You can
They're
get a
pretty
wireless one,
basic,
too.
but they only do them in like drops of 100 or something, and they only manufacture one at a time, like one line at a time.
Would you say Final Mouse?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're even any good. Like I personally I won't take any mouse that's wired. It's just how I prefer it. But
Yes, we get it. You have standards.
Hikara has very high standard.
I thought I'd be okay with it, and then I cannot.
And then the wire was bothering you.
Yeah, like I can plug a wire into this one, to charge it, which I do every so often, but I just can't stand it.
Gosh, I found one that's pretty cheap actually. I'll send it in Discord again. Same place.
Glorious model though. Yeah, I've seen that one.
No, this one. The last one I just sent.
Yo, this is the.
This one looks very familiar.
Is Mo okay?
I think he just couldn't find a good opportunity to say he's gonna go.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think so.
Or he probably
I
disappeared.
think his phone died. Or his phone died, I think.
Uh-huh.
Look, Josh, ship within 24 hours for that amount. 0.35 pounds.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Why do you need a mouse? Didn't Johnny say yesterday that you could just play with your drawing pad?
Oh, I don't want to pull out my drawing pad every time I have to use my computer.
do the front of your guys' mice have a scratch at the same height that your keyboard is in?
No.
Oh, okay. All of my mice, now that I notice, have a scratch at the same height on their front because they always collide with my keyboard.
Oh yeah, mine does too.
Even this fairly new one that I've had maybe for only a few months has some pretty deep scratches there, and then the mouse I had for years is like almost cut in half at that forward point.
Is it because you have 0.2 sensitivity on balance?
Because I play on 0.2 sensitivity and I have to swing it across like a third of my table surface.
You have to whip it across your table.
Yeah, I do like it though, it gives me a lot of precision.
You have to 360 your entire table.
It could be
I think
worse.
I hit it with the zoom.
Search for a blue shimmering light and extract the quark from within the walls. We sent in a specialized heavy lifter, and we're expecting heavy resistance. The lifter's been equipped with heavy armaments, but keep focused. It's about the goods.
So no one says no to the car mouse?
The car
I
mouse?
said yes to it.
What is the car mouse?
I think it took it
So,
down right there.
yeah, I took it down on an announcement, but it's here. Beautiful. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Should I go with Iron Mouse?
Just get the heaviest mouse.
Just, put wires on the brick. There you go.
That could be pretty comfortable.
Oh my god. Look what I found. An old IBM mouse.
PS2 ports?
PS2 port.
PS2 is actually nice because you can hit the spacebar to turn on your computer. But it's otherwise, it's actually only for mice, it's a pretty good, or only for keyboards, it's actually pretty nice. Like you can get old IBM Model Ms that have PS2 ports, and I believe there's like additional, your response time is like slightly, not response time, but the keyboard will like, if you press multiple keys simultaneously, I think a PS2 will actually interpret that as like many multiple presses. And I think if you try that on a USB keyboard, it'll like jam it up, and you won't get all the inputs in, or something. I don't know. I feel like that's probably not that important, because PS2 was abandoned so long ago. So it's probably not like a real thing.
Will be not missed.
I'll miss PS2.
I think those old IBM
keyboards are like the best feeling keyboards.
Yeah, they're really heavy.
Mhm.
My friend had one in college, and it kept everybody in his room awake at night.
Old mechanical keyboard.
And I know it used buckling springs, which is like the loudest keyboard
Yeah, it
technology
makes
known
the
to man.
swingy noise.
Yes, it does.
Great.
They're heavy. They're very durable. You could defend yourself with one if you got ambushed in your room.
Keyboard.
Specifically, the one you want is the IBM Model M.
Ah, yes. The first thing that came up was the Model M.
Yeah. It's for a reason.
$200.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, that's what you should expect for any mechanical keyboard. Honestly, 200 for a Model M seems pretty reasonable.
Do they still make these?
No, but I'm sure somebody makes a reproduction. They might even. I'm pretty sure there's even a reproduction that's. There's even a what is it? A USB reproduction of it.
My man.
Oh, Mo.
It's okay, Mo. Take your time.
Let there be light.
I just got a really shitty
Born ready.
I just got a really shitty mouse and keyboard. 'Cause it doesn't
What
matter. Just
keyboard
my,
did you get?
I got a combo deal.
It was the RGB one, right?
Yeah, they came together.
I'm totally
Red
loaded.
Dragon.
No. Red Dragon is what I used on my Quadro PC.
Hi, Mo.
Money.
Here, Josh, this is what I got. I pasted it in. And there's a coupon that you can save $3.
I don't know if it's you or if it was someone else that was talking about.
I did talk about Red Dragon. I was going to get that.
What is
but then I
Red
saw
Dragon?
this one, and it was basically the same thing, but this was less expensive.
What's another budget brand?
Red Dragon and have it. I just sent the one.
Yeah, I see.
That one's actually good, and it's blue. It's the blue keys or whatever. Blue switch.
How's
Cherry MX Blues. I don't know what any. I don't understand like what tactile clicky and whatever. I don't really get
Just
them.
makes more noise is all.
Get the Browns, they make the least noise.
But what'd you say, Josh?
Don't you want maximum noise?
How's the build quality on your keyboard though?
You mean the build quality?
Like,
Yo, what's up?
is it
Oh,
like,
what's up, Mo?
like how sturdy is it? Is it metal? Is it like plastic?
It has metal frames, and then there's starred like bolts on it.
It's a metal frame.
It's not like metal, but like it's plastic with like a metal like frame. I don't know how else you want me to describe it.
Well built aluminum casing.
There you go, aluminium. Can you say correctly, please?
Is it aluminium?
Yeah, from where we're from.
Aluminium.
From where? The East Coast?
That's the worst coast.
Is it really the worst coast, Kevin? You did spend 4 years there.
Not by choice.
Fair enough.
And NYU wants you that bad.
Just had to go.
Yep.
I wonder if it was you guys or if it was a YouTuber.
It was probably a YouTuber.
Who said what?
What do you do?
Keyboard too. Have that in mind though.
You want a mechanical keyboard though.
This is only like $30 though, huh?
What? The one that I sent you?
Or $40. That's wild.
It's the Corsairs.
The Corsairs.
Oh,
Or,
you guys invest in Corsair?
oh, should I invest in Corsair? Is that what you're telling me?
Corsair has an IPO?
Yeah, I think it's CRSR.
I didn't know that.
Alright. I missed the only one that I wanted to invest in. That was AMD.
Yeah, I definitely missed the boat on AMD.
So sad. That looks
I don't know,
like-
I just got the Have It one just
Oh my
because there was
God,
a
I can't
it was a
get this
combo.
block.
I needed a mouse as well.
Saved $3 extra on this.
Ah, that one's gone. I lost that rock. Shit.
What do I get?
I'm fucking done with this, man. I'm slowly but surely fucking breaking.
They're getting the cascade errors.
I'm not getting cascades of errors. I'm just nothing is fucking fitting properly.
Oh, wait, why is that?
I'm an idiot.
Oh. Okay. Diarrhea? Why is this brand name called diarrhea?
Is it just called diarrhea?
I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but
What do they make?
keyboards.
Oh. Yeah, I probably wouldn't,
Is it called diarrhea?
I mean, is that not what it looks like?
Because they're the shit, bro. Diarrhea, just the word itself just sounds disgusting. Not even with context of what it actually is, just sounds gross.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Yeah, it just sounds
Diary.
gross.
Diary. Yeah.
Ah.
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
If it didn't mean like literal shit, it would probably mean like a disease. It just sounds like
It,
that.
it does kind of sound like that.
Diuretic.
Like coffee? Coffee is a diuretic.
It is. Anything that makes you pee a lot.
Yeah, it makes you pee a lot.
That would
Is that
diuretic.
diuretic? Yeah, I was wondering that. Diuretic makes you pee a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean?
I was thinking it made you poo a lot because it has
No.
it's like,
I thought
you know,
so,
like
too.
diarrhea, diuretic, so it's kind of like,
I can see where you get that from, Josh. Yeah.
then there's diary.
Why do you think it's called diarrhea, Cat? Is because the term diuretic is based on urination, and when you have diarrhea, it's like urination except on the other end.
Oof. Honestly, makes sense to me. Checks out.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
It's so, it's like you're peeing from your butthole is what you're telling me.
Whoa. Watch your language there, buddy. This is a family-friendly Christian Deep Star Galactic server.
You're peeing out of your poopy hole?
Yes.
Liquid comes out of your dump.
Stop it.
Okay.
Your children
I think the only children here are us.
here. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, the legendary 69. Wait, who sent this?
I think that's Trevor.
My god, why why do you and Trevor have the same name on
Well,
this?
Trevor copied mine to, I guess...
I don't know about that one.
I don't know, that was, Kevin started it, and then I believe Trevor
I
and the
started
rest
it.
of
I've always been Kevin. I don't know.
I think this all started. Is that why we're all named Mark?
Yeah.
I'm named Mark.
I'm named Mark.
Yeah.
Look at my picture. I'm Mark.
61 keys hot swap.
Don't worry about the swappable keys because you're never gonna swap your keys.
No, I might. There are
Yeah,
some
did you see the keys
To what?
Austin?
Yeah, the anime ones are perfect.
Those are so gross.
Those are so disgusting.
No, there's some nice keycaps that I saw. I forgot what brand it is. Oh, G-Skill. I just like the transparency.
Oh my god. Breaking everything.
Yeah, one of these has the transparency tab. Surprisingly, there are a lot of anime
Fight, that's a fight.
Look closely. Is there a letter?
I mean, ideally, you don't need to look at your keyboard if you're okay at typing.
Wow, that was a shot toward Josh not being able to.
Okay, I still look at my keyboard from time to time. There's no shame in that. Okay, Austin, I get it.
True, but then now you just gotta realize, okay, which face do I press on for the pound key? Oh, that one. I see.
Yeah, you're gonna pound that key, Austin.
Yes.
You never say that ever again, Johnny. Thank you.
Dude, Josh, we should have just called ACST.
Why? Are they up?
There's rumors of them having a freaking a merger soon.
Why is this a Skype mouse?
Johnny.
It's
Said that for like weeks though. I thought it was gonna be on Monday. It never happened.
And then what's it called? And then they have their earnings report in like 2 weeks.
Oh damn, you're right. They went up 18%. Damn, that was a big boy play. That's alright. We have to jump out for the boys.
True.
It's alright.
I really hope this shit works. I really don't want to redesign this again.
It's okay, Kevin. It'll work. Maybe. Probably not.
Oh no, man, please.
God damn it! I clicked on the same link twice. It's the same Skype mouse phone.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.